Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and I'm here with my dad. Say hi.
Hi, this is the Joe File.
And we're here to watch the Green Hornet series, or as I call them, serials, but my dad doesn't like when I call them that. But anyway, I found this movie on a free subscription site known as like Tubi, and I watched it, and I thought it was pretty entertaining. So this is going to be my dad's first time watching it, and yeah. So what much do you know about the Green Hornet?
He has Kato is his assistant.
Yeah.
Partner. Gordon Jones plays Gregory.
And like when I watch this, I really like the Green Hornet mask. Like
exactly. Newspaper editor.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the Green Hornet's mask in this because it covers his whole face. So yeah, but as you can tell, this ain't really like the original. Someone like took it. I think it said on there Comic Con or something. Basically took this movie and edited it down. So yeah, and it's adopted from the radio adventures. The events and characters depicted in this are fictional, you idiots. God. There are a lot of those weird transitions, but I like them. They're fine. It's a bit weird.
Is that the guy from Jurassic Park?
The chemical has a
on the
powerful
left.
kick.
Yeah.
You think the motor will stand it?
No.
It's the
Or
strongest
maybe it's
motor
his
ever built,
ancestor.
and the fastest.
Thanks to your scientific knowledge.
I am satisfactory as a valet, too.
Perfectly. It was a lucky day for me when I rescued you from that native in Singapore.
He's
He
kind of
tried
a
to
close
cure me
talker.
because I am a Korean.
He looks like a
You
guy
shall
from
never
the
be
Seinfeld
sorry you
episode.
saved my
Close
life.
talking.
You've repaid me many times by your faithful
The one with
service.
the crazy hair.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Jed Ryan.
Yeah, I can
He
kind of
could
see
be a
it.
descendant of
You
his.
tried that horn?
Listen.
Oh, the horn. Let's listen to the horn.
Sounds like the giant green hornet we encountered in Africa.
Everything about this car is most unusual.
You're right. It was all built here in secret. When I spring it on the world,
Everybody will be most surprised.
yeah, and it'll prove to that skeptical old dad of mine that I'm not just a playboy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this
We gotta leave.
reads kind of
Actually, we'll
interesting.
be
Like,
looking all around
he's
for
still a playboy, but like this one actually is taking responsibility. Like, I'm gonna show my dad I made this car and show that I am actually a working man, which I find interesting. Cause I didn't like the Seth Rogen one. Did you?
Breakfast is ready.
Breakfast is
I didn't.
so
It leaned too much on comedy. I wanted an actual Green Hornet movie, like the TV show with Bruce Lee. I really liked that one because it had some humorous moments, but it took itself seriously too, which I really liked.
Yeah, he was too irresponsible.
Morning,
The dad was too much of a...
Breakfast ready?
Yeah.
Or is that the
Why
butler?
didn't you call me?
Call you? Should I've been knocking at your door for
Oh,
hours.
that's
Michael, my father
friend?
originally hired you as a reporter.
remember the TV show? There was like this
Somehow
guy
you
who would
became
always
my
get into
bodyguard?
trouble. That's
Yes,
him. I don't remember his name.
And under the circumstances, do you think it's right to try to wreck my father's building by breaking down the doors?
Ha ha! Go on with you. That's no way to treat an old cop like me.
He's Irish. The set? No. You like the look of this movie so far?
Morning, Miss
Yeah,
Case.
Good morning, Mr. Reed, if it is still morning.
Well, it's
She's
never
so
afternoon.
sassy.
You had lunch.
She's so sassy.
Oh, wasting carbon. Most inefficient.
You seem to forget that this paper is
No,
being
you
run
don't.
despite the lack of a top executive.
To think you were my father's secretary for 5 long years.
Which reminds me, you have an appointment with two of your father's old friends at 11:30. Judge Stanton and the police commissioner.
I wonder what they want to see me
Oh,
do.
just to let you all know, there are, since we're watching this on Tubi, there's going to be ads, so whenever ads are about to pop up, I'm going to cut
Well,
those
if I
out,
had written, would have been a very
because I don't want
ineffective
ads on
gesture.
this.
Jenks is in there waiting for you.
Morning, Jinx.
Oh, I got the drop on a great scoop, boss.
What is it?
The Billings Dam project.
Old stuff.
No, it isn't. I got it straight. The whole project is being constructed with cheap
Smiles
underground
coming.
material and condemned machinery.
Where'd you get your information?
From one of the foremen.
Disgruntled employee, huh?
Oh, no, boss. This is straight stuff. I'll only take Clicker Benny and go out there and
Get
I'll...
your feet wet. Forget it, Jinx.
Okay, but we're missing a bed, I tell you.
The men are here for that appointment, Mr. Reed.
His face.
Still alive, Casey.
All right, gentlemen.
It's a great honor. No, Britt. It's cold-blooded business.
Yes, Reed, since you've taken over the Sentinel, we missed the editorials your father used to write.
Yes, editorials that struck hard at rackets and crime.
That slammed at the crooks in politics and kept the police on the run.
Gentlemen, it was my father's privilege to run this paper as he saw fit. I think the same applies to me.
Cool.
It is my idea that a paper should reflect public opinion, not mold it.
Trying to think
I
of
also
stuff to
believe
talk
that law
about.
enforcement should be left to the properly constituted authorities.
People must be made aware of conditions.
Well, if things are so bad, why don't you do something about them?
We're doing all we can. Law enforcement is difficult if public opinion isn't behind it.
The Sentinel will
And
back
there's too
you.
much
Won't
fake
they do?
news.
That's for you to do. What are you waiting for? A modern Robin Hood to lead you out of the woods?
Yes, Reed. That's just what this city needs. A Robin Hood.
Well, you better call,
Miss Case, check
Ben.
your wallet and see if there's a modern
I was gonna say
Robin
Frank
Hood looking
Sinatra,
for a
because
job.
there was a movie
I can
called
see we're wasting
Robin
our
Hood and
time.
the Six Hoods,
It's
where it's
evident
like
we can't
Frank
arouse our
Sinatra's a
fighting spirit
modern
as we could to
mobster.
My father wore himself out fighting.
Stupid
Conditions
movie.
are even worse today. I'm sorry, gentlemen.
He's not Green Hornet yet?
No, he's not. Not yet.
Is he falling like
Aren't
acid?
you ever serious?
Why,
Acid.
Miss Case, I was never more so.
From the Green
This
Hornet?
interview threatens to change the course of my entire career.
That's Joker.
Gamma ray.
That's Joker. and
Gamma ray
that's
axle?
the Hulk. I think he gets the idea right here.
He gets stung by a
He
hornet.
gets the idea right here.
He just got stung.
Modern Robin Hood.
Whoa, transition! Oh god.
It's really long because chocolate milk.
It does with this kind of color. Billings damn fails.
I tried to give you the inside story on that the other day.
God.
Gunnigan, get some interviews with survivors. Check the permits and specifications of the building department. Yes. Call on the families of dead and injured and
Her
offer every possible
dress
aid.
looks like a face.
I've got a nice
Belt
one that
looked like
town
the
building
mouth.
on the river. Well, the building foreman who works there claims it's being built with bad material and faulty equipment. Same as
Hey.
Billings Dam was.
Why should contractors deliberately build things that will collapse?
Well, if I knew that, I'd have a swell story.
Say,
Anything government to go on?
How do you
No,
not
but,
know? It's for
I'm hoping to get
insurance
something from
money.
Gorman
Whenever
today.
somebody
No,
builds
well.
something with shitty materials, it's for insurance money.
or it's Trump.
If there is
Yeah.
anything of that tunnel job.
He time traveled back in time to screw everybody over just to get more money for the future.
Don't have to do that.
Wow.
You're fired, Gorman, for talking to a Sentinel reporter against orders. You bet your life I talked to a reporter. And I'm meeting him tonight to give him the rest of the story. I'll tell him this tunnel
You're dead.
project is as big a death trap as that Billings Dam job of yours. That won't do either you or the job any good, Gorman.
You're so good.
You look out for the job, Martin. I'll take care
You
of
always
it.
shock me how you predict stuff when you've never even seen the movie. Oh, he's gonna stand! Did you get the Acme plunge? Yeah, I did.
You'll have to take the low road. This one's closed for blast. All right.
Alright, guy who I am going to report this mine to the Sentinel, who clearly is behind everything.
He's fast though.
Yeah.
From here to there. Now, if he's down here, I'll say he's a flat. Look.
They're both down there. Plunger! He's dead. We got him.
Looks like it couldn't be helped.
But he always brought donuts on his head.
Was it murder?
Extra! Gorman wants to tell a false and tunnel job.
There's only one way to handle reading
I
this
mean,
paper.
it probably was. I mean, why was there bombs in the middle of that road?
Rouse a force against us and direct this business we worked so hard to build up. What's the final
The
decision
main
rests
bad
with our chief
guys.
as usual. Promise to communicate with us
A
from
hair
now.
helmet.
Just that now. We're ready for your decision on the Britt Reed matter, sir. Handle it as we did the
Hey,
other
looks like a face,
papers that
too.
tried to expose us. By the Sentinel.
That too.
Reed's threatened investigation must be stopped.
That's
Right.
Look at
actually
the egg. What's he got
Sentinel's
his
a
fabric
powerful
egg
paper.
on his desk?
Reed is a
because he
wealthy
wants
man.
to look
The price will be
fancy.
prohibitive.
Yeah, I see
Nothing
it.
prohibitive when it
He
stands
wants
in
to
our
look very
way.
fancy.
How long are we to take orders from this unknown leader? Until he decides otherwise. Well, I don't like it.
Wait,
That's
which
enough,
leader are
Brad.
you talking about? Is this a made-up leader, or are we talking the leader from the Hulk? You remember that
Then
guy?
you knew what the chief's
He's like
decision would be.
green, and basically
I
he's
strongly
the opposite of the
suspected it.
Hulk. Instead of what he has, he doesn't have bronze, but he's got smarts. They never brought him in the movie. The only time we kind of saw him was In the Incredible Hulk, when that guy gets blood into his head, that's supposed to suggest he became the leader. He hasn't shown up though.
The offer's very flattering.
Marvel Cinematic
Just who are the
Universe
men that
or
comprise this syndicate you represent? Well, we're not quite ready to announce our personnel as yet. Well, then we can't go ahead with any deal.
But I can report to my clients that there is a chance to buy?
Yes, when I find out who they are. Goodbye, Mr. Grant.
Bye, Mr.
Grant?
Reed Stooge. Sorry, Mr. Grant.
Don't call him a stooge. There were only 3 stooges. He's not part of them.
Is that the guy from Sang?
They're all from SAG back in this day.
That one kid looks like Robin from the old Batman.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Right there, the one. Huh, maybe it is.
How do you like the city, Rube? Rube yourself. Why don't you look where you're going? Why don't you go where you're looking? Come on, come on.
Huckleberry?
What do you think you're at, a football game? All right, get it out of there. Come on, move it, move it. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm a standing citizen. Not like that Irish brute right here.
Now what happened to the fellow I was following? And what do you think this is, a parking station? Get in and get out. All right, lad.
Get out of here.
And when I looked around, Grant's car was gone entirely.
It's so weird how
Did you get the
when it
license
does the
number?
transitions, the grain changes.
I knew there was something I wanted to do.
Well, never mind.
Huh.
That confirms my suspicions
look
about
like a
Grant.
comic
And
book.
Jenks has got
Yeah.
a line on him.
Reed tried to question me, but I was too clever for him.
You're not as clever as you think, Fred.
Huh?
What do you mean?
You were trailed from Reed's. If it hadn't been for my foresight, you'd have been followed to this office. That proves Reed's suspicions have been aroused. Chief phoned orders for you to get out of town and lay low.
He's
I'll go about
always
it once.
aroused.
Don't leave any dangerous papers in your office.
Right.
Especially when he's looking for clothes.
Grant may break. Cover him every minute until he's left town.
Like a blanket.
He literally holds on to him. What are you doing? I'm covering you like a blanket. Please let go. This is weird.
Just the way you want the mask, Mr.
Ah, now he's the Green Hornet.
It's a marvelous job.
Again, the
Theo.
idea when he talked about Robin Hood, that's when he decided to do
Here's the
it.
gas gun I made.
Thanks.
Are you sure the bullets won't kill?
They just put
I
people
like
to
it's a
sleep
German
for a
pistol.
short time.
Oh, you're
I always
a
like
wit.
the look of a German pistol. It looks
And don't forget,
Luger.
when I
a
give you
Luger?
this signal,
I never knew it was called
cut the electric light wires.
that.
All right, let's go to the garage.
What do you think of his outfit? Just trench coat, hat, and a mask. Kind of looks dirty. And I mean, it kind of looks like he just kind of found whatever's in his closet and just threw it all together. Like, duh. But it's a good look. I like it.
Funny, isn't it, Cato?
What, Mr. Brick?
When we built this secret garage to construct our super speedster, we never thought it would become the lair for a modern Robin Hood. Are you sure our photoelectric cells will close the doors after we've driven through?
Yes, they did when I tested the car.
How fast will she go?
Better
He
than
looks so
200.
different from Bruce Lee.
All right,
Yeah, he looks like an actual
We're going to introduce
chauffeur.
Mr. Grant and the world to the Green Hornet.
Kato, stop pulling down the horn. Again, that's the whole idea of that. But again, that's the whole idea of like that. Why it makes the noise. He has to be holding down the thing while he's driving.
That's what I do with my horn now.
Who are you? The Green Hornet.
Here's my
Green
button.
Hornet? Yes, Grant. Not very well known as yet, but I have hopes for him.
What do you want?
The papers you were ordered to destroy.
I've just burned them.
All of them? What about these? Oh, I see you burned the important ones.
What right have you to see them?
Where's the
They
blanket?
contain important evidence that I mean to have.
Well,
You're going to tell me who ordered you to burn them.
I'll tell you nothing.
You tell me everything now.
Why should I deal with a nice bandit?
Hello?
Hello, Grant.
Speaking.
This is Lou Markham at the tunnel job.
Yes, Markham. What do you want?
How am I going to handle these reports?
You sound a bit different,
after the
Grant,
Coleman
but
story?
I'm sure it's
Why
you.
ask me?
This is your phone,
Who
after
else will I ask? You're still attorney for this outfit, aren't you?
Why not ask the chief?
I stand as much chance of getting him as you do.
Punch him. Yeah.
All right, Grant. You do the talking now. Who are you working for?
No, put that gun away.
Tell me.
I'm an attorney for a syndicate. I take orders from the...
Shot. Oh. There's some granite.
Because they're idiots.
Oh, smells like shit. Oh.
Like, it's not even sleeping powder. It just smells bad. Alright, I'm gonna have to cut it here because the ad's about to come up. Okay. Here is the Green Hornet.
Sure, the Hornet killed Grant. But why, and who is he?
Well, I'm betting he didn't kill Grant. I think the Hornet is the modern Robin Hood that this city needs.
Well, I hope so. If you want to talk to
Look
that,
at
I came with the two.
it's not me.
Go. All right, Michael.
You like this so far?
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah. Again, if this was like a serial though, and we were watching the whole thing, it'd be very boring.
Those
Just
pumps
having
going
to
to
see the
number
intro,
two.
recap,
Okay,
all
Mark,
like that.
Where do you think you're
Go,
going? No
Mark,
visitors.
Can we go inside? You see the sign, no visitors.
We're not visitors, we're the press.
Even the press is barred from this job.
Why? Is there something going on
It's
in there you don't
actually
want
like
the
a
public
drill
to know
sergeant.
about? We've
Yeah.
been on dangerous
Oh, not
jobs
that
before.
bad.
Not as dangerous as this one.
Look like somebody took a hammer.
I admit nothing. Get out, I'll have
Got a
you
big
thrown
dent.
out. You think you'll win.
Sorry you won't cooperate, Mark.
He's got Curly Joe's hat from that court episode. Drop the binocular. Binocular? That's a derby!
Mark
Or
I's
whatever.
manner, I'd say there was
Drop the
something wrong here.
binocular.
So what will we be doing?
No, no,
about
not
it?
that.
That, my pugnacious Michael, remains to be seen.
That's the car we're looking for. The car of the Green Hornet.
Police car following us, Cato. Turn on the energizer.
It's gone. Like a spook. I never saw a car move so fast.
Like a spook.
A ghost.
You mean like that ghost that walks in like the jungle and wears purple spandex? Sure, I guess.
10 men were with Gorman and number 4 quit. Yes, talk scared them off. Listen, have the new men been signed in the usual way? Good. I'll keep the night shift to number 4. Bye-bye.
Man.
Close the door.
Boy, you... Green Hornet.
Oh, he has to show a button
Was
every
you who
time.
killed Grant?
You know better than that.
What do you want with me?
I want you to take me to the compression lock and into tunnel
Yeah,
number
wait.
4.
I
You
can't.
think
My
he,
job's
he
here.
shows a button
You're
even
taking
though
me
the
into
mask
tunnel
ought to be
number 4.
obvious. Green mask, Hornet on it, Green Hornet.
I thought that was what's it called? 4-leaf clover.
No, it's supposed to be a Hornet. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Earthquake.
Judo chop.
Karate chop action! Yeah. Yeah, when I first saw that, I was like, oh, nice.
30 pounds.
Got his back covered.
Now we can go in there and see what's wrong.
I honestly thought this Kato didn't fight. Because he's not like Bruce Lee Kato, where he could just, nobody could touch him. Just kicks their asses.
See? There's nothing wrong in here.
They're breaking
The
rocks.
compressor is skipping. What's the matter with it?
Nothing.
Yes, there is. You know what would happen if it quit entirely, don't you? Come on, speak up.
Air pressure'd go down.
These walls would cave in. You know that compressor's faulty, Markheim. You're doing the same thing you did at the Billings Dam, sacrificing human lives by using cheap equipment.
I had nothing to do with the Billings job.
Oh, yes, you did. I know all about it.
You're not bluffing me, Hornet. You're as big a racketeer as any of them.
And you admit you were one?
I
admit
just
nothing.
started. How did you know about my racketeer?
The compressor stopped. We gotta get out of here before there's a cave in.
Not until you get those workmen out.
There's an alarm bell at the airlock.
What's going on?
Now they notice.
Oh, no, you're not getting your jet, Markheim. Any sign to those men? Who are your partners in this construction racket?
There's 12 of us. The others are...
Yeah, come on. Who are they?
I'll tell you outside. Take me out quick. The tunnel.
We're staying here.
That's pretty ballsy. I like kind of forcing him to stay. But yeah, this is definitely, as soon as I saw this, I was like, this is definitely a cliffhanger moment. They would have like cut to, will the Hornet survive the drowning?
I thought you were gonna shut the door.
Big trips.
Sandy fall down.
I fell down. Oh god. He got washed away. He's rolling. I think they added some sound effects too, like this water.
I'm waiting to see Ant-Man fighting some ants.
Yeah. Nice work. He's like moving.
Pass out. Keep your arm down.
Yeah, you're supposed to be asleep.
We had better be quick. He is sinking fast.
Help me get him to the car.
Nice pun, Kato. Sinking fast. Wait, it's like, why? It's like, how did those cops that were chasing earlier even lose it? Shouldn't they have been like, oh, their horn's going that way? So loud.
Green Hornet suspected. Get your sentinel. Rexter, read all about it. Reed Stein contracted the county hospital. Read all paper. Rexter, yes, sir.
That must involve someone in the city building department.
Oh, I'll say it does. The Commissioner of Public Works has disappeared and the state has taken over the job. And the Sentinel certainly busted that racket wide open.
You might give the Green Hornet some of the credit.
You certainly admire that night-riding masked bandit, Miss Case.
Morning, Chief.
Morning, Jinx.
You're late, Mr. Reed. And I do admire the Green Hornet. I like any man who knows what he wants to do and does it.
Maybe he's clearing away competition so he can start his own rackets.
I don't believe it. The Green Hornet is just what this city needs.
Anyway, he's just what the Sentinel needs. Have you seen the circulation figures?
Well, that helps. What about those men that escaped from the tunnel? Have you located any of them?
Nah, that bunch won't talk. Careful what happened to Gorman and Graham. I found out one thing, though.
That'd be funny.
Every one
He's
of them was
just wearing
covered
the
by a
Green
big
Hornet
insurance
outfit.
policy written by a
He
broker
just
named
doesn't have his
Mortensen and payable to
mask,
the company
hat,
that
and
employed them.
gloves. It kind of
You
looks
mean
like he's
someone
just wearing
expected to
it
make a
right
profit if
now.
those men were killed?
So that suggests a good editorial.
Shoot.
Gunning can put this in a box on the front page. And head it, Profit in Death.
Astor Probe.
Master probe. Oh my.
Grand jury's indicted Mortensen.
Go on, what else?
The indictment was based on evidence mailed to the district attorney by the now famous Green Hornet. The district attorney expects to uncover the higher-up for
He
whom
kind of
the
looks like an
insurance broker
actor
acted.
seen modern day. I can't put
I
my
know you
finger
at the
on
county
it.
jail as an attorney. Get to Mortensen and keep him quiet.
That'll be easy. Mortensen thinks quite a lot of his wife and that boy of his.
When you get through with Mortensen, go out to flying school and check with Bartlett on those aviation policies.
Okay.
I've seen student flyers do worse, Mr. Jenks, but I can't remember when.
You okay, buddy?
Sure. So what's the matter with you, Gilpin? You've had plenty of training under a good instructor.
Well, I guess I lost my head, Mr. Peebles. Sure was a bum landing. Listen, buddy, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
What does that have to do with anything? They tried to kill him?
Well, I think the next plot,
Every time you bring
because
in a
like the
story, I
first
can
one was
feel
about the
circulation
mining
going
being
down.
faulty and it was going to kill.
You
a bunch
worked
of
at the
miners.
papers.
And then I think
I can
this one's
already see the
planes
Bartlett
are
Flying School
raped
camping
to
on our
go
doorstep
down.
to cancel their advertising contracts.
That's pretty much
Thanks for organizing
everything
your
that the Hornet
advertising
has to
again,
stop.
Mr.
Say, Mr. Reed, I was on the
Like some
department field
insurance
this morning.
fraud.
Believe me, that place ought to be investigated.
Because again, this ain't the
Why,
day
they
where
got
they're like
fucking
super
crank-ups.
villains.
They don't
Everybody,
give their
all
students
the villains
enough
are just
training
guys
before
in
sending them out for
suits
solo
doing
flights.
normal bad things.
Well, the students pay for a training course which ends with their first solo. Believe me, they rush them through.
Government regulations require a student to have 8 hours in dual control machine before being allowed to solo.
Sure they do, but with the school keeping the records, who's to know whether they have 8 hours or 5 or 6?
Well, the student should know.
Oh, all they care about is soloing as soon as possible and getting their certificate. Tell you, Mr. Reed, that's a racket of some kind.
I'll go out there and take a look at it myself.
Okay.
You ain't figuring to do any flying out at this Bartlett place, are you, Reed?
No, I just thought I'd go out and see how a flying school was run. Maybe you'd like to go up, Michael.
Not me. You couldn't get me up in one of them things if all the snakes in Ireland was
Look
after
at the
me.
mirror. It's like face to him.
Well, everybody's the same with an
I gotta always make sure I look good.
Oh, yeah? Well, take a look at that one.
Not again. It's gonna be another funny crash. It's funnier every time.
Well, how can I?
What?
How can they afford all these planes to crash?
Well, again, I think. I mean, the bad guys don't own the plane thing. They're just messing with the plane so they'll crash.
Maybe he enhanced the flames.
Collecting insurance?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
That's all
There's something funny
they
about
want.
that fire.
Just insurance
Those flames
fraud
didn't come
for
from
everything they do.
But if there was no gasoline in there, what caused the fire?
I wish I knew.
Because hell yeah, each business they have one guy or two
Have
who
you
are
approved of
bad
that?
running it
She wasn't Dick
And
Barker's
make sure
fiancée.
the bad stuff
I
happens.
was.
But Miss Weaver, our reporter, was informed by officials of the flying school that Miss Josephine Weaver Allen was his fiancée.
They lied. Dick and I were secretly engaged for months.
Where does this Josephine Weaver Allen come in?
I was told at the school that they'd named her as Dick's beneficiary.
Yeah,
And
this
your
guy
name is
comes out of
simply
nowhere.
Josephine Weaver.
Yes.
Sorry.
I think I can help you, Miss Weaver. Only on one condition.
Showing your beaver.
That you stay out of to anybody about this.
I won't, Mr.
Tell
Reed.
me your beaver.
Thank you.
Nice.
You can kind of check it out.
Miss Case, give Ola Baxter
Yes.
for me. Tell him I want him to do some undercover work at the flying school.
Anything else, Mr. Reed?
Yes, get Bartlett on the phone and make an appointment for me.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Bartlett, reliable instructors, government-inspected equipment, adequate training periods. How do you account for those 5 fatal accidents?
In flying an airplane, you haven't much time to make decisions.
What a shit you
And you
do.
must be right the first time.
Well, it's impossible to tell whether a student has that judgment in an emergency until he's gone up in the plane alone.
Exactly.
Well, that puts a different light on those crashes. You see, I was interested in one of the boys that crashed.
Is that so? Which one?
Dick Barber.
Finally
I
changed.
was also
the
surprised to learn that his fiancée was this Miss Allen. I understood he was engaged to Josephine Weaver.
I definitely know that Barber designated Miss Allen as his
Look at
beneficiary.
his ear.
I wonder if I could see
Long-
Barber's
looks
original
long
application for
when
insurance.
it goes
You
to
have it
the
in your
single
office,
shot
don't
of
you?
him.
No, that's on file. with
Yeah,
the
it's so
company.
small.
Oh, yes.
He's got big ears.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Bartlett. You've been much more help to me than you realized.
What does that mean, you son of a bitch?
Did Bartlett find out the real reason for Reed's interest in the Barber crash?
No. Reed seemed to know that Josephine Weaver was Barber's fiancée and not Josephine Weaver Allen.
I want you to
Get the
knock
young
over
girl out
Ray.
of town at once. Right, I'll put Dean and Corey on the job.
He don't even duck.
No.
What's
Well,
our destination tonight, Mr.
Riz.
Britt?
Sure.
We're going to call on a young lady, a Miss Josephine Weaver Allen.
Okay. So yeah, I was.
Yeah, I'll redesign the secret passage for someone who's 5'8".
Even yeah, I'm trying to remember. So yeah, like that girl who came there, she's the actual fiance. This woman right here is like posing because she wants to get the money from him being dead because she's working for the baddies. The baddies. Yeah, I know. Not just a pretty playboy. I got the
Stay right
moves.
where you are and keep quiet, Miss Allen.
Bitch.
What do you want? Who are you?
The Green Hornet.
Just saying.
What do you want?
Just, yeah, you could have just said it.
Is Dick Barber's fiancé.
Because I was engaged to him.
You didn't even know him.
You're going to have a hard time proving that.
I'm not going to try. You're going to prove it to the
I think
district
something I
attorney.
heard when he's doing the Green Hornet voice,
That's what
it's
you
actually
think.
the guy who did the radio show.
All right, listen to this. I've talked to Bartlett.
So it's like
Yourself,
actually
Phil
two different
Bartlett?
people.
Yes. Dick Barber
That's why
named
they make the
Josephine
mask
Weaver
like
as his
that.
beneficiary. Your name was substituted on the application, and you collected $10,000 in the insurance company.
Did Phil Bartlett tell you that?
I want that money.
The double-crossing rat. Did he tell you I had to kick back with $9,500 of it?
To whom did you give the $9,500? For whom were you working?
All right. I'll really give you the lowdown. But first we've got to get out of here.
You're telling me here and now.
But they're coming for me to take me out of town. We've got to move fast.
Are you telling the truth?
Well, what do you suppose I'm packing for? You've got to get me away from here so they can't find me.
Thought you were going to Disneyland.
Nice ask him.
Hey, kiddo.
Take her to the car.
Okay.
Where are they gonna put her? Where are they gonna put her in the car?
I don't know. I think there's a back seat, even though it looks smaller.
Rumble seat?
Yeah. Alright.
She's trying to make a getaway.
That's so casual. This I found kind of ridiculous.
Get him!
Ow! I was like, oh, potato. And I thought when he did the judo chop, he was actually good. But I mean, he did get sneak attacked. They should have just went out the fire escape, though. Would have been much faster. Oh. Potato!
Green Hornet
to drive.
Two men grabbed a girl.
He's the chauffeur! He has no choice. Drive, Kato. I know you have a mild concussion, but you're my chauffeur. Go!
Isn't that the car, the Green Hornet?
Well, judging by the sound, it sounds more like the Batmobile. I didn't think he confuses that for the Batmobile. It's like, what?
Hornet's after us, all right. Our only
I
chance is
think
to
they
keep
had
turning
similar
corners. Step
cars.
on.
Batman and Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet, Batman.
But
After it, Joe.
I think so. Oh, God. That's such an annoying car. Oh, dear. They just Scary.
Dead.
The police. We must get the radio into our car. Quickly.
It's too late, Cato. The girl is dead.
Dead. Well, dang it. Gotta go.
The Green Hornet. You go after him. I'll stay here.
Alright. Continue.
Josephine Weaver Allen, Dick Barber's fiancée, was killed last night.
Really?
Yes, the car she was riding in was run down by the car of the Green Hornet.
Who's the authority for that statement?
The police. They came up just as the Hornet car was making its getaway.
Here comes Axford. He'll find out all about it for us.
Sure, and I have found out all about it.
You found out all about what?
The Bartlett Flying School. I sent young Tanner out there to take up a course as a student flyer.
What'd you find out?
He overheard a couple of mechanics talking.
One of them says to the other, Gilpin's going up for his first night solo flight tonight, and the boss said to have 2824 on the line near Hangar 2 at 10 o'clock. Service special.
Squint my eye.
Oh, we found out.
It was not. The other mechanic says, boy, they're sure crowding it. It was only the other day that Dick Barber's plane was service special. And laddie, it was Dick Barber's plane we saw crash.
So it was. Go to the cashier and get a check for Tanner.
Oh, but Reed, this special service means murder.
Go on. You've been reading detective stories, Michael.
Yes, sir, but... Oh, for that...
Oh, you suck, Reed.
The boy is losing his mind.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna believe your story, but I do. But I have to do it as the Green Hornet.
Cato. Silence the motor and pull in behind hangar number 2. I want to take a look at plane 2824.
All set, Pete?
Yep. All set to go. I gave a special service job, Gilpin.
Oh, gee,
Very special.
this flight means a lot to me.
It means a lot to the school, too. You know, turning out good
You
flyers.
just tell the guy on the right looks like a
When I make
douchebag.
this flight,
Anyway, he
I'll be
smiles
through
in
training, I can
his
get a
face.
job. Gee, I'll need a job, too. I spent every dime I had on this course. But once I'm working, everything will be Jake. Say, I could even get married, Pete.
I suppose I'm wasting my time giving you advice. A flyer ain't got no business fooling with women.
Oh, but this one's different, Pete. She's...
Yeah, I know.
She's
Warm up
busted.
your motor about 5 minutes before you take off. Hello, Mr. Bartlett, sir? This is Pete out at the field. Gilpin's warming up his motor and will take off in 5 minutes. Yes, sir. 2824's been specially serviced, sir.
Right behind him.
Don't worry, Mr. Bartlett, sir.
Excuse me.
Did the judo chop. And I like that Kato was like, excuse
No,
me.
sir. The blow I gave him will leave him paralyzed for precisely 30 minutes.
Yes, it's,
You're a mark.
he does. I mean, how did he get knocked out? He can do
Mr.
karate chops
Repeat
that
again.
paralyze you
You
for
gotta get out of
30
here quick.
minutes.
Now I can't tell you over the
Crazy.
phone, but you gotta get out of here.
The guy...
You're hangar number
didn't
2,
say
and
that.
hurry.
I'm
Said he'd be here in about 10 minutes. Gilpin must be in his plane now. I must stop him from taking off. You hide behind that desk.
Hooray, how is my
You know what to do.
language? It's good, Kato. Let's just go stop the plane. Oh, God. Hey,
Hey,
stop.
Gilpin, you're not going up in that ship.
Who says I'm not? Green Hornet, huh? What do you want?
I want you to stay out of that plane.
Like fun, I will. I got a nice solo to do, and
Can't
I'm
say
gonna make
how.
it.
Like fun.
Business
I
is
will.
yours anyway.
I haven't time to explain now, but you're not going up in that ship.
No?
Ow! This little bitch. Oh, it stinks. Smells like my grandma.
Tap the
Gilpin has
open.
nerve. First one that hasn't been afraid of the Green Hornet.
Only those with a guilty conscience fear the Green Hornet, sir.
I hated to gas him, but it was the only way I could save him. I left him alongside the hangar.
He'll be as good as new in an hour.
Hour.
Bartlett.
Yeah, that's how it always is. It's always an hour. Remember in the Seth Rogen one, they do a joke where he shoots himself in the face? And it's like, how long have you been? Oh, you've been asleep for like 11 days. I've been in a freaking coma, you dick!
Hold it,
Like, some of
Bartlett.
the stuff's funny, but honestly, again, I didn't want a comedy out of the Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet?
He didn't have to show the button. Yeah, where's
I
the
wanted to
button?
talk with you. That's why I phoned you.
So it was you tricked me out here.
You son of a bitch.
Well, what do you want?
What's wrong with plane 2824? Answer me. What's wrong with plane 2824?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Freaking out.
Lying, Bartlett. You know there's something wrong with it.
Yeah,
What is
asshole.
it?
Nothing's wrong with it, I tell you. What is this all about, anyway?
This is all a boot.
Tie him up.
Excuse, please.
Just check the quality.
Bring him
Hopefully
on
it looks
out.
alright. I think it looks good. Bit bright, but it's alright. Doo-ba-doo.
For the last time, Bartlett, what's wrong with this plane?
Nothing, I tell you.
All right.
Get the hell in there.
What are you going to do?
Take you for a little flight.
Not in this
It's very obvious,
Oh, yes, I
asshole. What are you gonna do with this plane? I don't get it. Get in there.
fix it?
No.
Now we'll see how
They didn't fix it at all.
2824 flies with its special service.
Get this plane back on the ground.
Why? It's a perfect
Again, they gotta
flying order.
convince the
No,
guy to
it's
tell
not a
him what
suicide
they
to fly this ship.
Well, he could have fixed it.
Listen, if you set this ship down, I'll tell you what's wrong with it.
You tell me before I set it down. We're staying up here
He's
till
a
I
risk
find out.
taker. He likes the risk.
Why, did you watch this
The
already?
gas is
I
gone.
said I'd watch
That's the
this. I
special
put this on for
service.
you.
Insufficient gas.
And it is fun to watch.
Get it down.
Oh, and that's
There's an
its gas.
incendiary bomb hidden somewhere in the plane to set it afire.
That's
Oh,
your
no.
right, man. Well, you can collect insurance on both the plane and pilot.
I'm forced to. I'm just one of the syndicates.
Who's the head of it?
Listen, you think you're going to get some information and then bail out, but it won't work. If you'll untie me and let me bail out with you, I'll tell you what you want to know.
All right. There. Now tell me who's the head of this.
Wouldn't you like to?
Jackass. I do like the bad guys group in this syndicate. It's pretty
Now
good.
tell me who's the head of this.
There's some bad explosions. Ow.
Off your riser.
Still alive, but unconscious.
Could have been drugged.
I was amazed when I first saw him. I'm like, holy shit, he actually got him out of the plane.
Look what I found.
Seriously.
This card may be a clue we can use. Pete. He's the mechanic that phoned to Bartlett. Let's get him back to his flying field. We may get enough evidence there to smash his rocket.
Big fat guy.
He's so heavy.
Look, he-
Yeah, here, I'll help you. I'll help you carry me. I'll grab on.
Where's the phone now?
In the back. I think there's a back seat.
He's gonna sit on his lap.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
What the heck? Now he just ducks down.
Christ. I hate that
Christ.
horn.
Come on.
It's annoying.
No, it's not.
To me, it is. God.
Where's the fat guy?
I'm up. I want to take a look at that flyer I had to knock out with a gas gun.
The steering wheel. What side's the steering wheel? Thought I heard like crickets.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just eating.
When they fight with me, they get tired.
We'll wake up soon and be none the worse.
This is what I hope to find. Evidence of how they made their incendiary bombs. This should convince even the district attorney. Carry this to the car.
Hello?
Hello. Is the district attorney home?
No, we'll be back in a half an hour. Any message?
No, no message. I'm bringing someone to see him.
Who is it? Oh, well, if you don't wish to give the name.
Goodbye. Start up.
The other guy's still in there.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna take him to the district attorney. What a black beauty.
Gilbert, I thought you went out.
I didn't get a chance, Pete.
The Green Hornet knocked me out. He must have stolen the plane.
No, he's still around. It's too tough for me. I'm getting out. You better do the same.
Yeah, I know, but he said that...
Never mind what he said. Beat it while you got the chance. And keep under cover.
Got my onesie on.
Hello? Yeah, this is Ogden.
This is Pete. The Green Hornet just caught Bartlett. He's taking the DA's home.
Bartlett won't talk.
Okay. That's enough. We'll make sure he doesn't talk.
Stand by.
A little time.
Hello? Oh.
I want to see the district attorney.
He's delayed.
Stop lying and take me to him.
Take me to him. You fiend. You did a Adam West.
Yeah. Hello.
Green Hornet.
Show me your badge.
No, I already know.
Keep away from that phone to hear what I have to say.
Oh, gotcha.
What do you want?
To bring a racketeer and murderer to justice. This is Phil Bartlett, owner of the flying school. His racket was to enroll students, insure them in the planes, and send them up in ships that were fixed to crash and burn.
Of course, you can prove your charges.
You find parts of an incendiary bomb in here. There are more in a locker out at the flying school. I'd advise you to send men out there to pick them up before they've been removed.
I suppose your object in bringing this man to justice is to eliminate a dangerous rival.
Perhaps. But the only thing that concerns you is that I brought him.
What have you to
The
say
guy
about
driving
this,
looks
Bartlett?
like a henchman from like the
Except I'm not going
Batman
to take the rat for
series.
long.
Who's in this
The
with
old
you?
one?
Yeah.
The old one?
Yeah, the really old
Well,
one.
that's like it. I said
Mr.
The
District
kid
Attorney,
looks like
The kid
Rob.
looks
lining up
like
your
Rob.
case,
Probably.
Takes his hat
we
off.
see that Miss Josephine Weaver receives the insurance money she's been cheated out of by Bartlett and his associates. And don't forget to send men to the flying field to pick up those bombs. You'll also find a man tied up out there who's just as guilty as Bartlett.
Okay.
Turn on my phone.
His mask is
This
like
is the
bent a
district
little.
attorney speaking. Send a squad car to the Bartlett flying field immediately. Close the field and hold anybody you find there until I arrive. And send a radio car to my house. I've got the Green Hornet here.
I admire a public official with courage.
Calling car 92, calling car 92. Go to the
Where are
district attorney's
you?
home. The Green Hornet is there. Worry, that is all.
Yeah, good
That
luck
is
with your
all.
case.
That is all.
Sure that breaking up another racket will greatly benefit your future political career.
Oh, don't go. There are 2 or 3 things I'd like to ask you.
Get him, boys.
All right, you two fellows cover the front and back. Come on,
Do
Corey.
you like when henchmen wear suits? I always liked it back in the day. They're like bad people.
However, you'll have to get
They
the rest of
know
the
how to
information
dress
from
nicely.
Bartlett, since you insisted on calling the police.
Not a sound out of you.
Shoot him.
Hold it, everyone.
Yeah, really.
Oh, shit.
Now we're going to see who you really are, Mr. Green Hornet.
Ram, police!
Ah, shit! Turns off the lights. Jeez. He's dead.
Green Hornet, still alive. It's a rescue, sir. Read all
That
about it.
was
The Green
me.
Hornet.
And so the Sentinel busts another racket.
You mean the Green Hornet did? It's about time he was being given some of the credit.
We get it. You keep telling us this every single day.
Got a hunch for the Hornet.
Yeah.
Horny for the Hornet.
Horny for the Hornet.
He's so
Yeah.
horny.
You've been called here to
He's
receive
so
a message of
horny.
special importance from the chief himself.
Ugh.
We're ready to hear you, sir.
Yeah,
Okay,
chief.
The toll taken by the Green
robot.
Hornet is mounting.
Yeah.
His interference in our affairs has cost us hundreds of thousands. He must be removed without delay. As an incentive toward this end, I've
Who do you think
authorized
the main
Monroe to
boss
pay
is?
$100,000 to the man who puts an end to the Green Hornet's career.
That is all. I think it's the district attorney. I don't think.
That's all, gentlemen.
The Green Hornet uses the Sentinel as a mouthpiece.
Why
Like
did
the
it
hero
transition though?
himself
It's in
through
the exact
publicity.
same location.
We've got to stop that by silencing the Sentinel.
No! You can't silence me, bitch. Freedom of press. Stock footage.
Hey, look here, boss. Gunnigan tells me you killed my story in the Cooper Zoo.
Sorry.
But listen, that's a good yarn. The place is jinxed, I tell you. Accidents every few days.
Say.
Some of the animals die without any good reason.
Say.
The bear broke loose the other day and mauled a customer.
Say.
The Cooper Zoo and Carnival is the only playground in this city. If we print that story, we'll put them out of business.
Yes, but if it's true, the place is
It
jinxed.
isn't true, and I don't believe in jinxes. Things are happening out there, there's a reason.
Even though
for
your
it.
name is Jinx.
We'll find the reason and then publish the story. Get Cooper on the phone for me, please.
Yes, sir.
Look at that weird statue in the back.
Mr.
On
Cooper,
face
please.
and neck. I just noticed.
Mr. Reed of the Daily Sentinel. Oh, he has. Thank you. Mr. Cooper has gone down to the docks to receive a shipment of animals.
Maybe we can catch him there. My car's right outside. Come on, Jenks.
Okay.
Jenks. Skedaddle, Jenks.
I wonder if the game LA Noire took inspiration from this. Because in that game, during like the arson cases, you're investigating all these burning houses and you find out they're just doing it for the insurance money. You find out a whole scandal. Tight.
No one knows down slope.
Tight. Oh boy. Oh god.
I mean, it's a jinx, I tell you.
Oh god, run! Tiger coming down! Jesus.
Gas gun. Run away, man.
Stop that beast. He's gone in. Come on.
Screw you, Bob.
Yeah. Tight. Yeah.
Jinx gun.
Yeah, I never saw that before. Now that I think about it, watching this game. Yeah, why does the reporter have a gun? Jesus.
Got a gun.
Oh, jeez, nice guy. I think that was just some random guy too.
Yeah, but something else will happen.
I don't think this is the right time to talk to Cooper. I'll make an appointment so you can see him at the zoo.
Yeah, what are those? We don't have those.
Yeah, but it killed you.
So yeah.
Very liar.
Monkey.
My Cooper's office is down this way.
Wait a minute, I want
to look at this. You came in on a press pass. That's the last word, Cooper. Up till now, we've just been playing with you. Give you a little bit of hard luck. But unless you come across with $5 grand by tomorrow night, Cooper Zoo is going out of business.
But I can't raise the money. The shows haven't made a cent since those accidents started.
I'm not interested in your hard luck stories. Unless you come across with $5 grand by tomorrow
I
night.
like looking at you. See what you're thinking of the movie.
Well, the boys from the Sentinel. All right, I'll see them.
Next.
Wait a minute, I got an appointment with those fellas.
Forget it. Tell them you can't see him.
Okay. Tell Jenks I'm sorry, I can't see him.
That's better. Talking to those reporters from the Sentinel is as dangerous as talking to the police.
Hey, guy.
Told you I couldn't see you.
Yeah, I know that, but you can't do that to me. I'm here by appointment, and I want an interview on those, accidents you've been having.
Nothing to say.
And why not? Is there something phony about your show that you don't want folks to learn about?
All right, Cooper, get these men out of here. My business is important.
No man with an honest business need be afraid to talk to the Sentinel. But if you're trying to cover up
That'll
anything...
do, Mike. You know, we reporters never try to force interviews from people.
You don't what?
Sorry, Cooper. Better luck next time. Come on, Mike.
Nice word, James. He's so sneaky, right? You saw what he did, right?
So get those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, I literally has
Send
a
those
camera
to be
on
taken
his
care of
belt,
shortly.
under his jacket.
Unless you
just
have
in
that
case.
money here by tomorrow night.
No, it was like lower. He had it around his waist, it looked like.
I don't think so.
But I mean, like, it was like right below his jacket.
Where do you get that stuff? Reporters never force interviews.
Listen, Lug, I wanted to get out. Unless I missed my guess, that other guy in there was Lefty Bates who did a stretch for extortion and blackmail 3 years ago.
Yep.
All right, Miss Case, take this. In regard to your letter,
Here's the picture of Lefty Bates we made when he was convicted.
Just throw it him, I guess.
He's having developed.
Jeez.
Here he is now.
I can
There you are, boss. And that is a picture of Lefty Bates, and I'm losing my memory.
Oh, you're losing your memory. They don't look
all
alike.
right.
I'll give a piece of tip and
Easy there.
Yeah.
Sure, he's an ex-con, but that doesn't mean that he's doing anything illegal now.
But the guy's working some sort of a protection racket at the zoo. By the way he talked to Cooper, it's 10 to 1. He's got something on him.
Well, you're probably right. Until you bring me concrete evidence, the Sentinel cannot make a charge.
Oh, I'll get you evidence, all right. And a story that'll bust his racket wide open.
I can't believe people had to wait every
Already,
week
Chief.
or so just to see the
Sentinel
next
reporters
episode of
visited
this.
the Cooper Zoo today. I've made arrangements for the silencing of Britt
Robot.
Reed.
Every time,
Bates
yeah.
will collect $5,000 from Cooper tonight. Have enough
Missing
men at
one
the zoo
eye.
grounds to take care of
Robot.
things in case of interference. That's all.
Dean will get in touch with Bates and find out what arrangements have been made, and then join the rest of you at the zoo. All right.
Get down loud.
Yeah, if this was New York, he'd be like, alright, get out of
There is
here. Go
danger
fuck
in the
yourself.
Hornet visiting the zoo, Mr. Britt. There are too many people. Too much right.
Yeah, I heard you.
You forget there's a carnival there, Cato. A lot of the performers will be wearing masks. So it's the one spot in the city
He
where
really
the Green
does
Hornet
have the
might
hair
go
of the
among others.
Seinfeld guy. They should have had him on Seinfeld dressed like this Green Hornet.
No one would know.
I know. Only the dedicated
Oh,
fans.
See, oh, when they go in the garage.
Yeah.
Oh, tired. They're gonna have the same size shelf.
Tire almost looked like it fell off the ring. Geez, what kind of fender bender.
How's it going?
Our carnivals can't be like this. Everybody has balloons and having fun. Well, it's fine. So. I mean, yeah, it looks like Mardi Gras. Where does Mardi Gras take place? New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Boys, I want you to meet 640 pounds of fanny. Right this way, folks. The most sensational dance you can see the troops let down. Look right up, folks.
What do you expect to do here? We'll find out who's causing all the accidents and nab them.
You'll be safe here.
Oh, we're not doing any good here. This is a job for the cops.
Sure, but the boss won't let us call them in without more evidence.
I'm dressed just for the occasion.
Don't
Oh, what's the matter with you?
I could have sworn I saw the Green Hornet.
It's just one of those chumps running around in a mask.
Because he didn't want to be seen.
No, all the other people were
Oh, I don't know. It's a party, bro. He did it. He raised that 5,000. You're the money, you son of a bitch.
Who are you? What do you want?
Needs a quick exit. There you go. There's a button.
Oh, you've been doing all the collecting for Bates and his gang.
I collect for myself.
Collect for yourself? Then you don't belong to Bates and his gang? Give me back that money. Or they'll wreck my goo. They'll kill me.
Keep back. I'll take care of Bates. From now on, you're dealing with me. Tell Bates that when he comes in here.
That's a heart attack.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't expect that. Shit. That good, yeah.
Where's Bates? Going to collect from Cooper.
Where's
And
Master
suppose
Bates?
Cooper don't come across. I'm to meet Bates by the cat cages in 5 minutes. If he isn't there, we go to the office and find out why.
Ready, Mr. Rick? Not yet. Here, take this $5,000 protection money. It belongs to Cooper. Be ready for a quick getaway.
Where's my money?
All right, Cooper, let's have the dough. Come on, make it snappy. The boys are waiting.
But I haven't got it.
You're lying to me, Cooper. I've had you trailed ever since you left here today. My boys were in the bank with you when you cashed the check.
That's true. But I gave the money to the Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet?
Yes, he was here ahead of you. I thought he came from you.
You're lying.
No.
You can't stall me with that cock and bull story. Come across or I'll tip off the boys and they'll wreck your show.
I don't think you will, Bates.
The Green Hornet.
Take your hand away from that gun.
Okay.
What do you want?
A signed statement concerning your protection racket.
I'll sign nothing. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. I just heard what you told Cooper. I want it on paper, and I'll give you 10 seconds to put it there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I, Lefty Bates. Ex-convict.
I won't do it.
Right.
I served my time.
The stretches. Just wait here. Rarg, rarg, rarg.
Those babies get loose and make this crowd stir their legs. If more than one of them get loose, if Cooper makes any trouble. Bates ought to be here by now. Come on, Corey, let's take a look.
Okay.
Cold drinks.
Cold drinks.
Ice cold drinks.
Oh, we might as well go home.
Yeah, I think we had.
Hello.
Hey, look over there
Give me
with the
some
popcorn
peanuts.
wagon. Two of them guys was in
That's
the
a lot of
popcorn
nuts.
wagon.
Yes, I have them right here.
Cop, is it? Haven't I been a cop half my life? Come on.
But carry on.
1 minute, you mugs. I want to work with you.
We just
Careful,
left.
man.
No, shit!
Be careful.
Jesus.
Be careful now.
My nuts!
Oh God, fire!
You know what a lion's ear is.
Yeah. Thanks.
What's
Kind
that?
of trouble.
Yes.
What are you doing on here?
The nuts are blazing. Yes. Man.
Gee, you took a chair. He's strong.
Two guys in a chair.
Bitch.
Oh, the other guy's right
Yeah. I'm not like the people from 1960s Batman where all the people of Gotham can't fight for themselves and they're useless. Batman's gonna do everything. Oh God! That guy.
See it?
Yeah, he turned into a dummy.
Oh, my God. Lion.
Oh.
They like ran it back or something.
so smoky in here.
He loses a mask and I was like, Mr. Reed, how'd you get in here?
Cooper, I got the Hornet.
Okay. He's kicking my ass, guys! Go back! I don't stand a chance!
His insurance is
Run away.
no lines or taggers were filming this.
They probably will.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Back in the day.
He tried a funky Ben Askren roll.
Jesus, and this is all because of a peanut stand.
Come on, Mitch, snap out of it.
Shoot it. The Green Hornet.
Yes, Bates. You started this fire and stampede so you could collect more blackmail from Cooper.
No. No, I haven't been doing any blackmailing.
Perhaps this will persuade you to talk.
No, wait, don't. Don't use it. It's true.
I don't want to take an hour
We're making Cooper pay for
Well, of course, they don't know that.
Where are you going to take that
They
money?
think it's a gun. They're like, oh, God.
Man, I don't know. I think his name is...
Still enjoying this?
Ogden, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he the man that's ahead of all this?
I don't know. I swear I don't. My job's just collecting the protection money.
What did you mean when you told Cooper that the Sentinel was going to be taken care of?
Nothing. It was just a threat.
You're lying again. There are worse things than being turned over to the police.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you. The man's going to put a bomb in the Sentinel office tonight.
At what time?
It's set to explode at about 11 o'clock.
When did he time?
I don't know. Because, again, I think this was weirdly supposed to be cut. The roof was supposed to fall on him, and then it's, like, cut away, and then it would cut back. Yeah, that's a bit weirdly at it. Alright, bye. You stay there now. Green Hornet, smash!
Take me to where I can phone.
Yes, sir.
I'm surprised you're still here and you can take off with the $5 grand.
He's loyal. Saved his life.
This is evidence that Mr. Reed wants
Evidence. Don't open
Stranger
it.
didn't say anything to me about it.
I can't help that. He told me to bring it here tonight before 11 o'clock.
Mr. Reed is hardly ever here at night.
Meet me here.
I think we're actually near the end.
It looks so like he had like cream puff on his face.
Hello?
James speaking. Oh, so a man's going to blow us up.
Alright.
I suppose you're the Green Hornet. Okay, pal, I'm Napoleon.
That was a pretty good joke. He tries to call him, there's a bomb! Oh yeah, and this is the Green Hornet.
Why wouldn't he say his name?
Well, I mean, if it was Brit, they'd be like, how'd you know there was a bomb?
Very valuable evidence. Do you mind
They'd be
putting Mr.
questioning
Reed's
him.
safe?
I'd be like, I was a yeah, but okay.
I don't know.
Let's see. Your secret identity, business, and your friends blow up. Take a chance.
I don't know.
Are they gonna put it in a safe? That'll mute the bomb, won't it?
Yeah.
And make it even stronger.
Probably make it strong.
Oh, he's left him.
Like, did just get out of the fight.
Gotta risk it and go in the office, Cato.
Why not remove your disguise and go as Britt Reed?
I've got to do something that Britt Reed wouldn't do. There's no other way. Keep me covered at all
Yeah,
times in case I
that's
get
the
trapped.
excuse.
Probably just been on the phone.
The Hornet got Bates and left him for the cops. I have a hunch that Bates is going to talk plenty.
I'll get Monroe down here. It looks bad. You cover Williams at the Sentinel office in case the Hornet goes there before 11 o'clock.
I can't wait any longer. You're sure you locked that safe?
I took care of the safe.
Stand where you are. Did this man bring a package up here?
Don't tell him. He's the Hornet. He'll steal it.
Then you did bring a package up here. Would it induce you to find it if I told you that package contains a bomb that'll destroy this building at 11 o'clock?
That's a lie.
Where's that bomb?
I don't know.
Perhaps now you realize I'm in business. Where's that bomb? Oh, and if that's the way it is, I'll leave you tied up here to wait for it.
She's like against him.
If you know where that bomb
You're
is,
the one
then you
who's
better
been
talk.
saying he's
It'll
Robin
explode in
Hood.
3 minutes.
Hey, what do you want? We're after a man in there. We're from Central. Why you want it? I know you.
You've 1 minute to tell me where that bomb is. If you value your life, you'll talk fast.
All right, I'll tell you. It's in there, in Mr. Reed's safe.
She's just getting the shit kicked
Now
out.
you must have Hornet cuffs.
Open that window.
Throw him out.
Yeah.
Look out down. Look out him. That was going to blow up on the door. I don't think it would even get the door off to Satan.
Dear.
Get away before they catch you.
He can't get away. He's trapped, and I'll collect the reward.
Don't be too sure of that. Turn him over to the police. You've got enough evidence to convict him. This will only run you
How are
one
you going to
conscience
get
for a
the
short
reward
while.
where she's going to turn you in for beating him? Oh, it stinks. You have irritable bowels. He goes up. He gotta go up
What?
I won't let the police in until you get safely away.
Thank you.
I should thank you, and I do.
God, he didn't recognize your voice. He for a second stopped the Green Hornet voice and just went, thank you.
Tiny feet. Bigger hands than Trump, though.
Again, yeah, I guess the whole bomb situation is dumb. But I mean, if he was like, oh, Britt Reed, and it's like, oh, the Green Hornet told me about the bomb,
Say, what goes on? Who
and
started
then
the
they just
fireworks?
easily got rid of it, it wouldn't have been as exciting.
Oh, I suppose you'll be
That's
telling me
the
next the Green Hornet was here.
He was, and he was wonderful.
Oh, I give up.
I got my ass kicked. Hey, guys.
Before those men went in, I heard them say they'd have to help Williams.
Got to trail him, Cato. They'll lead us to the man. The big shot we've been looking for. Come on, Cato.
Wow.
We've been looking for. The hideout of the big boss of the racketeers.
You are going in there tonight?
Now we have other things to do first.
I told you not to come here straight from a job. You might be trailed.
So what? Things are getting so tough, it's the only place to go.
What happened?
Plenty. Somebody wires the sentinel mob to Williams' game. They heaved his bomb out of the window. And maybe him, too.
Bates must have talked.
Maybe somebody else did, too. There's been the smell of a double cross around here for some time.
Jar Jar Binks,
Let
the one that's
There's no time for trouble.
Oh, we
the
got
chief
trouble,
of
all
Jar
right.
Jar Binks's.
Why don't we split our tape and get out of here while we're in the
Big guy.
And that goes double for me, too.
You saw.
No, it wasn't. He stopped the bomb. He bombed the other building.
Can you imagine the Hornet gallivanting around and me not here to catch him and collect that reward?
Yeah, where were you?
And of course, Miss Case is so wealthy that she didn't need the reward.
He's
So
like
she
at
let
the
the Hornet
circus
escape.
watching
Yes, and
that
I do it
trapeze
again.
girl from the
Listen, I
poster.
even heard it rumored around that you helped the Hornet escape. You know, that makes you an accomplice and just as guilty as he is.
Guilty of what?
Oh,
Cleaning
the
up
fire
the city?
and
They ought to pin a
emotion
medal on him
service.
instead of
This
trying to
big
catch
time
him and put him in
events.
jail.
Treason! By golly, I'm beginning to believe she was in cahoots with him.
Say I should bring my car out with you. I've got to go home and pack. I'm going out of town for the weekend.
Yes, sir.
No, you're not.
You sure Axford didn't see us come back?
Yes, Mr. Britt.
Good. We're going to investigate that place we discovered last night.
You mean where those men went in the car?
Yes, Bates mentioned a man Ogden to whom he paid protection money. And there's a firm, a brokerage firm, Monroe and Ogden, occupying offices in that building.
We will go there?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that we'll find that Monroe and Ogden are the big shots we've been looking for.
His voice did change just a little bit now. He's like before the Arrow. Oh, and did you hear the Arrow show's ending? The main actor's leaving because I think it's because his family, like his wife recently had a baby and he wants to stay home. I mean, the show went on for like 8 seasons. Well, 7. They say they're gonna have 8 seasons, it's gonna be 10 episodes, I guess. Which again, we can't watch because we used to have cable, but we got rid of it. And they haven't added new episodes to Netflix
on the third
yet.
floor. I'll take the fire escape.
This cable's too expensive.
We've been talking things over.
What's the matter, turning yellow?
No, but just as I told you yesterday, we think the job is getting too hot.
I got like a fancy little bowl there, too.
Alright, you son of a bitch, what do you want?
Dean's raising a squawk. Is he talking for all of you or just for himself?
That's
news to me. I'm satisfied, and I guess Andy is too. How about it, Andy? It's okay by me.
So I give Andy a handy.
See what he says. Yes, sir, we're ready.
With regard to the question you put to me this morning, we have too big an investment at stake to give it up without a fight. The Green Hornet is giving us most of our trouble. He must be stopped, and the Sentinel must be silenced.
We're carrying out the chief's orders.
Well, I'm still for getting out while we can.
And giving up everything we worked for?
No. We'll take the dough that's in that safe and split it up and lay low for a while.
Oh, we're wasting time. Let's bring that stuff up from the car. Dean and the boys can take care of that. You and I have an important call to make. Andy, you better wait here. I'll phone you in a few minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Not in my office. Oh, here. Oh, whack them. Whack them all.
Doobadoo. Smells like what I ate last night.
Asparagus.
Put him down in our office and watch for the return of the others.
Doobadoo.
With regard to the question you put to me this morning, we have too big an investment at stake to give it up without a fight.
Pretty clever, Monroe. Using a phonograph record to conceal from the rest of the gang that you were the chief.
Yeah. Yeah, to tell the truth, when I first watched it, I thought it was the attorney, but no, it just turns out the guy was just using a phonograph just to make these guys work for him. You son of a bitch.
Where'd you go now?
He didn't say anything. No, you're talking about that guy.
Yeah.
Get it! To the top! Oh, frick!
Good work, Cato. Put him in with the other men. Use your gas gun if necessary.
That's weird. Kato's has a gas gun too, but he never uses it. Besides, in the TV show, he never did use a gun. He always threw darts at people, like, and they're like, "Ow! Shit! It hurts!" Open up. There it is. The recording. He just has it right in the next room. You think they'd be like, wait, what's that sound coming from that door? Huh.
Cato.
What?
Any sign of the others returning?
No, sir.
Get in that closet and speak into the microphone you'll find there.
We need to run a test.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, that's enough.
Hero.
This gives me a great idea.
Great idea.
That'd be a good idea.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
This is Ogden. Did the boys get there with that stuff yet?
No, and that ain't all. How long will it take you to get back here?
About 5 minutes. What's up?
He just come back. He says he heard Dean and Corey planning to crack the safe and clear out.
Are you keeping busy? We'll get right back there.
Now, if we can open that safe in a hurry, we'll make those crooks capture themselves.
I'm also a safe cracker, Mr. Reed.
Hey, where's Andy? Monroe told him to stay on the job.
I'm looking for Pete, I guess.
Where's he?
I don't know. So what's that? The signal Monroe gets when the chief wants to talk to him. Let's see what he's got to say.
Attention, Monroe. Pete and Andy have been caught by the police. They will talk.
Get all the money out of the safe and take it to the Mortensen place.
I'll meet you there later. And it's important to get rid of Dean and Corey at once, as we discussed.
Oh, they discussed us, huh? They're going to get rid of us. Come on, Corey, we'll beat them to it.
Thank God these were the two
Open
that
that
were in
safe,
there.
take the dough and get out of here.
Right there. Thank God it was those two that were in there to specifically say their name. Oh boy, steal all the money. I love money. I like money. You sons of bitches.
Let the double crossers have it.
Yeah, I was surprised by this. I was like, jeez. Like, jeez, Hornet.
Gather up all that money and put it in the Black Beauty at once. There is a lot of it. Every cent of it must be returned to the men it was stolen from. Roberts, Cooper, and all the others.
So yeah, he just makes them kill themselves and that's it. Wow. It's like, okay, jeez, Hornet. Yeah. Hello, I'm in my Playboy robe. Surprising how little Britt Reed we get in this. Mostly just Hornet.
He's so haunted.
Can you imagine me sleeping there and the Green Hornet delivering letters to me? And a most insulting note it is, too.
What does it say, Michael?
My job is finished. Too bad you couldn't catch up with me and collect the reward. But perhaps another day is coming, so better luck next time, you wild Irishman. And signed with the seal of the Green Hornet, no less.
Did I hit the front page of that story, or did I? I ought to read a byline after this.
And what I'm wondering is who gave you that mysterious tip that put you wise?
The Green Hornet, of course.
Oh.
Judge Stanton and the police commissioner are here to thank the Sentinel for breaking up the rackets.
Okay.
Bad the Green Hornet isn't here to take a bow. Hey, Casey?
Even though he
Still a
is.
bit.
A resolution passed by the City Council and signed by the Mayor, citing the Sentinel for its distinguished service in freeing the city of the rackets which were exacting such a financial toll.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge Stanton. The Sentinel did its duty as it sought, and will do it again should it ever be necessary.
It's almost over. Excuse me.
4 tax. Rich.
He's the one who really earned it.
Oh, take that thing down.
Hey.
Sure, it is a sight that makes
Guy.
the eyes of me sore.
Let us stay, Michael. The Green Hornet is gone. He said his job was finished.
We don't want to watch those
In this
movies.
case, Solar, she's liable to call him back again.
I don't believe he's gone. I believe he's just been too clever for us. And he's probably someplace close right now, laughing at us all for our stupidity.
Miss Case, you're positively psychic.
Day and days. So that was the Green Hornet. Christ. Did you really like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun movie. So, nothing else to talk about? I don't think so. It's, like, do you have anything else to say about it? Like, any last thoughts about it?
Nah. But like you said, though, it was, at least you got, like, the new shows, at least we got some action Green Hornet with this show. You
Yeah.
didn't have to wait 3/4 of the movie to finally get some superhero fighting and stuff.
Yeah. they just like jumped right into it. Like just established kind of a little origin and just immediately like we get a little background on Britt Reed and like we see the car. He gets the idea about the Robin Hood thing and he's like, oh, maybe I could do something like that, and just jumps right into it. Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Watch. I'm CV Ultra 768, and this has been Joe Fa.
The Joe Fa.
And
Dad Joe Father.
And we'll see you all on another Let's Watch someday. Either you'll listen from me, or we'll both do it. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed, and see you some other time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I was just making sure.